welcome to my quilting life. We're in the garage. We're using the tablet today, so hopefully there won't be no whatever problems. But it is a different view and it's completely close up because the tablet can't be unzoomed. Right now the camera's kind of cruddy, but that's just because I'm using front facing. But I just wanted to enter the video. So I'm Tiffany. Welcome to my quilting life. It is freezing out here, but that's okay. If you subscribe, maybe it'll warm me up. If you like the video, to give me some extra loving and make me even more warmer. And don't forget to comment if you're watching the replay and share with your quilty friends. So I'm going to turn the camera around and get started quilting on a quiet quilt. And for those that are new to my channel, I'm quilting on a King Quilter 2 Elite, a special edition machine. It's an 18-inch machine on a 12-inch frame. And I'm quilting a client's quilt today. So, yes. Hi Nita, hi Jessica, hi Darlene, hi Judy. Welcome guys. It's early in the morning and I'm freezing. But I gotta get work done, so, because I have things to do today. So, here we go. We're gonna turn the camera around and get started. So, here's my, oops. Oh my goodness. Here's my client's quilt. It is all purples. I am not going to move this because it's on a tripod and hooked to a cord. And it's the tablet. But you guys get a close-up view and you can see me when I start working further along. It's all purples. Every single fabric on this quilt top has purple, purple, purple in it. So, okay Nita, awesome. This is Nita's sister's quilt, by the way, for those that are curious. So, it's got Eeyore hearts all over it, and I have been advised not to quilt on the Eeyores. So I'm going to do all sorts of quilting and keep it off the Eeyores, and I will go around those Eeyore hearts also as best as I can. And that's it. So I'm just going to do kind of like what I did yesterday, and I'm just going to have fun with it because that's what I prefer to do when I quilt things, is just have fun and do whatever. So this is what I will be doing. Good morning, Georgia. Good morning, Kim. Hello. I thought you had jury duty today, Kim. Anyway.
Maybe she's sitting and waiting for it.
Right. All right, so I'm just going to do flowers and spirals and leaves and tendrils and ribbons, and I'm just going to have fun with it because that's what I like to do, is have fun.
Darlene says, love those purples. Yes, I agree, Darlene.
So
it is awesome.
I'm going to come in close to the heart first so that I can get around the heart. Actually, yeah, we'll just put it down right here. I'm going to stitch, and sometimes the camera will kind of be blocked in some points, but I cannot control that, like I said.
Hi, Penny.
I'm stitching in precision mode at 10 stitches per inch, and just know I can't read the comments, but Scott can, so if you have any questions, just ask him.
And he says, I caught you.
And then I'm going to go around this heart, but I'm echoing it. I'm not really going to touch it. I'm just going a 1/4 inch around it.
Where's that?
I have no idea. And then from the heart, I'm going to go wherever and do everything I can.
Good morning, Beverly.
This heart. I'm going to go around this heart now. And I'm going to take off underneath it.
Oh, Kim's under a tornado warning. She has to call it noon. Nina says she's been saving purple fabric for years. Carissa. Good morning, Linda.
There's a couple of pieces. This is her sister's first quilt, so there's a couple pieces on here that I have to like push down out of the way, but that's fine. You have those kind of things with any client's quilt. There's all sorts of little, some things that are different than others that just stick out or do something strange. So flower right here. And off from there. Got a little flower right here too. Come out. Do a little spirally thing. Come off the back. A leaf right here. And I just go around.
Come on, Amanda. Amanda says I'm digging the coordinated nail color.
Yeah.
Look at that. You didn't even try that one. Chris is watching from her office at work. She says, "No, don't get in trouble."
Yeah, don't get in trouble. So the thread is purple too, so I'm kind of, you know, in some blocks I can't even see the thread when I'm quilting, like at all. So I just guess, but since I'm so used to this, you know, I have no problem with guessing. I'm going to follow along this edge real quick. Put a leaf in right here. Come into this heart. Echo around it. And take off from there.
That is
And I
pretty.
know you guys know that it looks like I'm gonna run over my fingers, but I don't. Don't worry.
Well, this is picking it up way better, so they can see it a little better than normal.
Around this part.
Good morning, Kathleen.
Around this part.
Kathleen loves the colors too. They're all loving this, Nita. How long did it take your sister to make this?
I'm adding a pointy flower right here. Like I said, I'm just doing a little bit of everything on this quilt.
Well, it tips over
I
at
don't
that
know
end.
if this is going to be in my throat space.
Yeah, I can bring it up here since this is so zoomed in. You can actually see the quilting. The designs. There are some little leaves and flowers and spiral leaves. Do you know if the hearts were applique, my love? Amanda asks.
They're applique.
And does it make it harder to quilt them?
No, I'm just going around them because she doesn't want them quilted on. So a nice pointy flower here.
Some of it's hard to see the actual quilting, but this thing's really zoomed in, so maybe you guys can see some of it.
So I'm
pretty
going to
good.
leave this machine right here, and I'm just going to go back the opposite way. I'm going to undo these end pieces.
2 seconds, let me put the camera back and I could have done it for you.
Sometimes I just kind of go around the whole quilt and make sure that I got everywhere up here. I did. I need to fill in about right there. So sometimes I don't do whole rows. I do halves and quarters. All right. Seems good. Seems good.
Amanda never did applique before, that's why she asked.
Yeah, it's just raw edge applique.
It says the squares were done in a day and she took 3 days to finish the Eeyore hearts. Some of the fabrics are older than my kits, she says. So I take it they're some older fabrics. Thank you, Kim. Can you nudge everybody for the thumbs up?
Okay, so now that I've kind of filled in right here, I'm going to base this and then go back to the opposite side. And then go from there and just meet myself back up where I am now. It's just because of the way the hearts are and the way it landed, I didn't want halfway quilted stuff. So I just based it as I go and end where I end and do half rows, full rows, whatever it takes to get the whole thing completed.
I tell you, I wish all of our devices would like our internet as much as this tablet.
Yeah.
We only have one device that works amazing. This thing is like...
you notice I am avoiding some of these applique hearts because they are not in my throat space. This end of this heart comes a little too far down, so I'm going to wait until I advance the quilt a little bit to get around that guy. Now I'm going to go around this heart. And some of this purples, I'm having a hard time seeing my purple thread.
The thread is blending in quite well.
Yeah, it's
Linda
very,
says,
very,
I love the quilt.
very hard to see at some of these fabrics, but I'm making it work. Probably can't even see it much on the back too, but I'm going to advance just a little because I still have to go around this heart because it was too far from my throat space, and this heart. So as long as I'm coming up to this area, so again, I'm not really doing full complete rows. I'm just partial rows, I guess is the word for it. Oops, that one went too far.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not
But it should get it done pretty quick either way. So right here, I can still get those hearts.
Nina says she was very pleased with how it turned out. Her sister spent 2 months with me, and we did so many things together. Plus, was her first. This was her first actual quilt.
Yep, that's pretty. Lots of purple.
And Jessica asked, did she make it for herself or as a gift?
Pretty sure for herself. Her sister, she said her sister loves color purple.
Hi, Joyce.
This is super loving the color purple. All
Joyce
purple
says hello.
fabrics.
Yes, it is very purple.
Here, can you pass it to me?
Yeah. How about that? How about I hand them to you? It's the camera and the cords right in the way.
Oh, come on. Yeah. All right. So I always massage it out. Every once in a while I have to give it a little yank. Face this side. Always, 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 when you're quilting a quilt that has no border and it has just seams at the end, to keep those seams from opening up, you must baste the quilt. on the sides as you go, because if you don't, they could open up on you with the pulling and tugging and yanking of things when you are quilting. So I always make sure that the seam stays closed, always closed. Oops, wrong button. There you go. And on this side. Stop right here, pull this thread out of that seam. And try not to quilt them down. A couple of threads in some of the seams.
Jessica says that is interesting, Ted. So borders are great to add if you're taking a quilt to a long armor.
Do what?
She says that's interesting, Ted. So borders are great to add if you're taking a quilt to a long armor.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You can have open raw seams. I do suggest though, and see, her sister's a new quilter, so she didn't know. I suggest putting a stay stitch around. If you're gonna have open seams, like say you had 2.5-inch squares and a ton of them all along your final border is your 2.5-inch squares. Make sure you stay stitch around the edge of the whole entire quilt, because when you take it to the long armor, by the time it gets there, your seams won't be open. They'll all be shut. Sometimes if they aren't back stitched or anything like that, especially again with new quilters, you'll have open seams and you don't want that. So make sure that you have your, you know, a stay stitch all the way around the quilt. Your long armor will thank you if you don't have borders, you know, or something that holds them down and shut. On this one she didn't, but most of them I could tell she back stitched on it, so it's actually pretty good for a first time quilt. But
Nina said that, but I didn't want to interrupt you. She said I probably should have had her stay stitch on the edge. Didn't think about that. Hi, Elena.
it's fine. It works out. It's going good. This thread really blends. Like I can't even see that thread, like where I just stitched a leaf. You just have to know.
She was going to quilt it herself, but was too scared to attempt it.
That's fine.
Hi, Kelly. Kelly says hi. Good morning, everyone. For those of you that are later, good afternoon, and some of you might even be good night, but hello to everyone here.
Running out of bottom now. Gosh, I can't even see the thread. Like, wow.
For some of it, it blends in too good, huh, honey?
Yeah.
You can see it on the back, though.
Can you? Oh, yeah, I can. A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it pops out on the back a little.
Thread out. Yeah, I can see the thread on the back. The
I guess-
back is purples too. There's
Yeah.
some of these in
You can see
here
it a little on
too.
the back. Good morning, Linda. Got Linda Price and Linda Marion. The Lindas are here.
I need to fill in something right there.
Jessica says you'll have to do a video on how to prepare your quilt for long armor. I've never sent one off yet.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Yep, I can do one of those.
Kelly asks, why is it beeping?
Because I go too fast.
That's the speed regulator thing. It's beeping, telling her that the machine can't keep up with her, because Tiff is a speed demon.
Okay, I'm out of thread. Hold on, I gotta change my bobbin.
Is that a whole one? Yeah, there's a whole one. That's a whole one.
Alright. Gotta change my bobbin real quick. Oh, it's so pretty. So hard to see these threads. I'm like, did I quilt there already? That's kind of like using white thread on white fabric. You can't see it, especially at night when I don't turn all the lights on in here in the evening time. Oh my goodness, I struggle with seeing the white thread on white fabric.
It looks good, though.
So purple on purple is definitely the same thing. Now where did I end? Right here. And a seam, look at that.
Penny says Tiff thinks she is a Kawasaki ninja. Hi, Emily. Emily is here.
Hello,
Hello.
Emily.
You know Penny, and for those of you that didn't know, although I'm sure you all know by now, Tiff used to be a street bike rider.
Yeah, I used to ride motorcycles.
Yes, I had the Kawasaki Ninja, and Tiff had a Honda.
CBR 600.
I knew you'd want to tell them.
They don't even know what it is, probably.
Carissa said she's got a need for speed. Yes, she does like to go fast. Here, I'll take you over here. Some of these lighter ones you can see it on. I'll get you here. This thing's really zoomed in close. But you can see the quilting. This picks it up, this camera, pretty good. There's good old Eeyore. He's the man. There he is hugging Winnie. See her designs. The spiralies. There, take you to see some of the backing. It shows up pretty decent on the backing. This is Nita's sister's quilt, Teresa. It's the first quilt her sister ever made. Emily says, I always wanted a BMW R50. Honey. She says, but Honda is nice too. Kelly says, I finished my art quilt that is going to Ireland, but wasn't sure if it was okay to post in your group. If it is, I will post it. Well, of course, Kelly.
Anything
Related. Quilting,
post,
sewing.
Post. Share.
We even like snow pictures.
Yep. If you're crocheting something, if you're making some kind of crafty something, share it. Everybody likes to see it's inspiration, whether it's quilting or not. Something that we do.
Beverly says, beautiful quilt. Kelly said, okay. Teresa says, oh wow, cool. It's very nice.
Yes, it is.
What do you need?
My flashlight.
Oh, of course. Of course. Scotty goes to work. What else?
Just my flashlight.
Uh-oh, did we have an issue? Sometimes we have an issue. It happens.
Oh, oh yeah, that's not pretty.
What else do you need? Do you need the picker?
No, I just need scissors.
Scissors.
Like a surgeon, scissors.
You don't have to put your hand
Scalpel.
up here. I can bring it to you. I can bring them to you.
Scalpel. Ugh.
Well, you know what
This
you're
is
doing.
this is my wonderful thread that just got tangled up under there from the bobbin.
Oi! Holy
Made
macaroni!
Made a nice big knot.
Wow, did you guys
Popped
see
out
that?
of the case.
That is crazy. Gee whiz.
Every once in a while.
Hi, Melinda.
I think yesterday set the mode for the next like 30 bobbins.
Oh wow, did you know Nita used to drag a 73 Charger?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I always loved the Dukes of Hazzard Charger, Nita. That was my favorite car. The old 60s, early 70s Dodge Charger. Just because of that show. I would paint it a different color. I don't like bright orange, but I always liked the Charger. Elena says Tiffany is very supportive of others, and that's what I love about her channel on Facebook. A beautiful personality. Thank you, thank you, Elena. That is awesome.
Thank you. I'm what's the word for it? I like
Yes,
seeing
that's what I
everything
remember.
that has to do with art, quilting, creating, being you. Nice. Pop that off real quick. Can you pop that end off, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was typing, and I'm slow since I don't have the typer. I have to, this thing doesn't type. Oh, Quilting for the Soul is here. She says hello.
Hi,
That's Sarah,
Sarah.
right?
Yep.
Hi, Sarah.
Okay, I gotta see where I am. Okay, I need to fill in right there, so no.
Teresa says my husband has a 69 GTO and I have a 71 Buick Skylark convertible out in the garage. Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I'm going to Teresa's playing her cars.
All right.
But not while it's snowing still.
I want to go to Nita's and drive her Charger. Do you still have the Charger though, Nita? She says she used to.
Alright, the quilt is off the floor now, the quilt top, so that means not much longer and it could be done.
Teresa says I miss those years. What fun we had. Hi, Judy. Judy says hi.
Hello. Every once in a while there's some fabrics that are bowing, so I just work them in. I would normally iron, but I don't have an iron out here because I don't want it to like not work anymore. But a cordless iron works to iron areas out that are troublesome, like right here.
Oh, Nita doesn't have it anymore. She sold it.
Oh, come on, you should think. Okay, my screen does not work right now because it's 50 degrees or less in here. So I'm just going to baste in regular stitching modes because it's not working.
It's okay, honey.
Yep, it's plenty okay.
Nina says, now I drive a Mazda 3 stick. At least it's stick. Hi, Judy. Judy says, how did you get into the business of quilts and YouTube, etc.?
I posted a YouTube video a long time ago, like 4 years ago, and people watched it, and I was like, oh, hey, well, I guess I can just continue on. And I did. I just started making videos.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, Tiff used to be a motorcycle rider, and once the MS got too bad, her hands couldn't hold on to the the handlebars, and she had a hard time with stops keeping it stood up. So we had to sell the motorcycle, and she, out of the blue, got into quilting.
I got into quilting before I sold the motorcycle.
Well, yes, but you got into quilting after you couldn't ride it anymore. It took us a while to sell it. She's the one that got me into motorcycle riding, actually.
Yep.
She even taught me. Pretty crazy.
Yep, I taught Scott how to ride a bike.
Yes, you did.
Stop right here for a second.
Edith says it's a little rally racer, but she will she will drift if you do it right.
Oh, the Mazda?
Yeah. The Mazda 3.
Where to go? Where
Hi, Gisela. Oh, she's in Sweden. Wow, we got people from all around the world. I hope I pronounced your name right. Gisela, is that it? Did I do it right?
Yep.
Goodness, we got Patty on here from Australia. We got people from all over the world. That's cool. Quilters United. Elena says it's an international language.
Yeah, sure is.
Gisela says very interesting.
Threads in the seam. Take those out. Yeah, get out of there. There, so it means when I come back, I'll have to stop about right there.
Edith says, I'm a Mopar girl at heart. Ella says, I wish I had a long arm. Kelly says, do you pick and plan what you do on a quilt, or does the customer, or is it a combo?
Okay, what did she say?
Do you pick/plan what you do on a quilt, or does the customer, or is it a combo?
My clients send quilts to me for me to go crazy and have fun with. They sometimes
They give you some direction.
They give me some direction, like no heavy quilting. Don't quilt on the hearts. Don't do this or don't do that. But it's not much. It's just simple stuff. But most of my clients only bring me their quilts because they just want me to play on it. And they get super awesome quilting for a pretty good cheap price compared to where they live, and it's not computerized because I'm the one doing it. So that's why they bring them to me, and yeah.
Yeah, we have a hard enough time using our regular computer.
But sometimes I plan, and I do get stumped with some of my clients' quilts. There are times I get stumped and say, what the heck am I going to do on that?
Yeah.
But it's very rare that that happens.
Well, that's why you made the getaway quilt, because you needed inspiration and motivation. Because you were stumped on what to quilt. Right?
Yep.
And Kelly says, cool. Marion says, hey girl.
Hey. Alright. Advance a little bit more. And every time it's just a little bit at a time that you see me advancing, but I sure fill in the area as much as I can. So this time when I advance, I need to fill in right here, so I need to stop about right here.
Good morning, Patricia. Patricia says good morning.
Morning. Oh, come on. Pin pop. It's so cold out here. All this stuff is like cold. So I need some about right there. And I'm going to check over to make sure before I put all my clamps on. Yeah, I fit right there. I need a little bit right there.
Nita says Tiffany's creative genius is absolutely why we send our quilts to her.
Yeah. Everybody needs a little bit of my quilting in their life.
Oh, it's evening in Sweden. So, yep, well, I said good morning, good afternoon, and good evening earlier.
Yeah.
Yep, we do. We got people from everywhere, so yeah.
Alright. So again, I'm just gonna massage it out.
It's interesting to think there's people that are like a day ahead of us
Yeah.
watching this.
Alright, let's see if my screen will switch this this time. Probably not. Nope, that didn't.
Oh, good afternoon, Heather. Heather says good afternoon from the UK.
Hello.
So see, we got a person in every corner here. We got Gisela in Sweden, Patty in Australia, and now Heather in the UK.
That's because I'm on early here, so
Yeah.
it's like good video timing for them.
Patricia says I'm late. Have a leaky faucet. Always something.
Yeah.
Yep. Elena says, can I count for 2 places? Where are you at, Elena? I'm sure you said it earlier, but I don't remember. I think you're in the UK too, but I don't remember. Hi, Rachel. This is Nita's quilt. It's her sister's, actually. Her sister's first ever.
Oops.
Australian that lives in the UK. That's good. I thought you were the UK too. Uh-oh, Gisela has a leaking faucet too. Uh-oh, it's going around.
Yeah.
Hi, Heather. Heather says hi. I'll come over here. She's right here. You can...
Oops. Okay, going too fast that time. Woo-wee.
What happened?
For Fred, because I was going too fast.
Hmm? It's okay, Sarah. See you later. Sarah has to go.
Okay. Thank you for hanging out.
She's babysitting. Thanks for coming on and
Rethreading.
hanging while you were here. We enjoyed having you.
Ah, come on. Get in my finger. There we go. I really don't have that much longer to go. I just... go too fast sometimes. It tangles my thread. Okay. Back to where I was. So technically this quilt not only has flowers and swirls and little tendrils and leaves and all sorts of stuff, it also has hearts. So once you look at the back of this, when you're actually paying attention and you can see, you'll see these big hearts just randomly there too, because that's where these little Eeyore heart applique pieces are.
Hi, Deborah. Deborah says hi. Hello. Deborah says, my mom would love that quilt. Purple was her favorite color. And I hope she loves the Eeyore Winnie the Pooh, too, because she doesn't like them. They're awesome. It's okay, Joyce. Don't worry. We're just glad you're here.
Another area where I can't see previous threads.
here. She says hello.
Hello.
Teresa says, well, it's very pretty. I love purples. Gisela asks, what color is your thread?
Purple. That's why you can't see anything. I'm having a hard time seeing in certain areas because it's purple. And it just just because I know you guys are going to ask, this quilt is 68 by 80.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Written down?
It's written down in the house.
Oh, I can go look.
It's
There's not that many comments.
It's like it would fit on a twin bed perfectly. You know, it won't hang over a whole heck of a lot, but if it's down below the pillow, it'll definitely cover you. Yep, my screen is still froze. So I'm just gonna base this side.
Carrot? I call it a vegetable. Then again, I call it tomato a vegetable.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, 65 by 80.
Okay, I knew it was something like that. In case anyone wanted to ask, because
Diane?
it's getting close to being done.
Diane says, I love the Pooh character Eeyore. Not sure how to spell it. That's okay, Diane. I spelled it wrong earlier, too.
Y-O-R-E, I think is how it's spelled.
But they're saying E-E-Y-O-R-E.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was something.
I don't know. I spelled it wrong earlier, too. We all know what you mean, though. He's cool. He's a good guy. Kelly says Eeyore's my favorite. He says, my sister loves purple almost as much as she loves Eeyore. LOL. Hi, Linda. Hi, Katrina.
Welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for whoever is wherever.
Katrina had a bad night. She fell asleep and was woke up by a tornado.
Oh, man. I didn't go around that heart, but I can't tell where that thread is right there.
Hi, Jaded. Teresa, were you out plowing this morning? I asked you yesterday when you were on, too. Zilla says the quilt will be beautiful, Tiffany.
there's a part where I can't see my previous thread.
Good morning, Cyrex. Cyrex asks how long have you had your Lizzie? It's not a Lizzie. It's a King
a
Quilter.
King Quilter, and I've had it for 2 years.
King Quilter 2 Elite. With 18-inch throat space.
King Quilter took over the Tin Lizzie company, but it's actually made by Handy Quilter. For
Interesting.
anybody who's actually super curious about that.
See?
Out of bobbin. Out of bobbin.
Now you're getting close to the end. Not there yet, but getting close. Here, I'll take that one. I try and help with what I can. Hi, Ellen. Ellen says hello.
Hello, hello.
Hola, chicas. And Teresa said no plowing for 2 days, yay.
Wow, that's
No new
good.
snow all week, we hope. Cyrex says thanks for the info, always appreciated among quilters.
Yeah.
And this one is all operated 100% by Tiff herself, it's not computerized. See you later, Kelly.
Okay.
Something sounded weird there, I heard that.
Now you guys know why I don't wear headphones, because you would have a big problem if you heard that just now.
I heard it.
I go under with a flashlight and some scissors.
Well, she's cutting and having fun down there. We'll quick do another tour here. Show you the lighter ones where you can see the quilting.
Can I have the
You
picker,
have to
please?
tell me what.
The picker.
Okay.
I couldn't get the word out, sorry.
Okay. Hold on. Let me sit the thing back down. I was doing a tour showing them your quilting. Here. Is there anything I can do?
Nope.
I can help.
Nope.
I know how to pick too. You taught me. I'm a good teacher. Judy says, who's going to do the binding?
The client.
Nita's sister is going to do it. It says Nita's sister's quilt.
Where did the scissors just go?
They're not down there with you?
Mhm.
They're not up here?
Oh, there they are. Got it. Okay. You guys gonna have to give me a second. I have to pick up some really bad stitching out real quick under here. And I have to be careful because this is older fabric, like super old. So it'll rip easy. Great.
Okay. Make sure it wasn't a cat. I heard noise. Make sure it wasn't a cat. Hey, before you eat too much, did you with that?
I could tell you guys a story while Scott's in the house and I'm under here. One time I quilted an old quilt and I ripped from the top and then I had to come underneath and get some of the really bad stitches and I accidentally ripped the fabric. So I had to take the quilt off the frame, pick out to where I ripped and then patched it and then loaded it back up. It was an antique quilt and it was I don't know, probably 1930s fabric, and it fell apart. I barely touched it with the seam ripper, and it fell apart. So you guys have to watch for that when you're sending stuff to long armors who have to rip in a tight, you know, because this fabric is on here pretty tight. It could accidentally rip old fabrics really, really easily. So just beware of that, especially if you're sending it out, and even if you're doing it yourself, you know, make sure your needle's nice and sharp and stuff like that too, because again, even a dull needle can rip the fabric, and you don't want that, especially if it's an old or heirloom of some sort, and or grandma had it sitting in her shed for so long and nobody ever got to it. Just watch, you know, watch your quilting while you're doing it, and don't rip your fabric, because it'll happen.
Nita says, OMG, my sister is going to love it. Eek. I can hand you. Tell me what you want. I'm right here.
I'm good.
Okay. And Joyce says, I think I forgot to vote this morning. Been so busy. That's okay, Joyce. You have all day. It's not a big deal. I even forgot one day. I felt terrible, but I did.
Bobbin?
Oh, the bobbin? I thought you wanted the picker.
No.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, it tangled up under there. It hit something. There was like a thread or something under there, a big white chunky thread, and it hit it just right and knocked the thing loopy. Okay. Where was that? Sometimes I pick up threads off the garage floor, so every once in a while.
What was wrong in there?
Oh, it was there was a white chunky piece of thread that was stuck to the backing fabric,
Oh.
and it tried to go over it, and it must have just tangled up because it was just
Oh.
tangled around it. That's all it did.
So it didn't ruin anything?
No.
Everything's good. Okay. Diane says, I think something that old and delicate I would quilt by hand. It's okay, Katrina. We'll see you later. We got to get off soon in another 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah, we have prior engagements for today.
Hi, Carol. Okay. Carol says hello.
I just realized I didn't go around that part right there.
Oh, are we going back? Am I moving?
Don't do anything. I just need to be able to get the heart. I totally did not get this heart. That's what happens when I can't see my thread.
Hi, Michelle. Michelle says hello.
Wow. I'm gonna leave that right there and go back up where I was.
What is
The
it this
tablet's
thing?
getting a notification.
Oh.
I
Does the
thought we
volume automatically come back on it when you... Is that why it was on? Because I
That's
never turned the volume
the
on.
notification volume is on.
Oh. Well, I never turned the volume on the other day. Remember? And it was out here going crazy?
Yeah.
Elena says, my husband walked in with Tiffany working and me sewing binding on my tiny machine and said, you want one? It's what she has. So I said, sure. And you got the $14,000 for it. And he soon shut up.
Okay.
Ours wasn't quite that much,
It
but...
was right at 10. And that was its original price when I first got this machine. Now this machine sells for $7,995.
Yeah, it went down.
It went down a lot. And do they give me a break or a credit every time someone buys this machine? No. You know how many people bought this machine because of me? 5.
That you know of.
That I know of.
Hi, Shirley. Shirley says, OMG, I'm so excited. Can't wait to have it finished. Shirley, are you Nita's sister? Or you just can't wait to see the whole thing done? Elena says, hey, I'm not stupid. I just asked for more to add to my stash. Oh, yep. Shirley is Nita's sister. So Shirley, you get to see it all. I don't know how to put the link on for the voting thing, Gisela. Do you belong to the Facebook group? I just tell everybody to go into the Facebook group and click on it from there. That's how I go and vote, myself, personally, in the morning. I go and look at everybody's stuff they made and everything, and then I click on Tiff's thing and I vote for her quilt that way. Nita says she is my rockin' sister. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Teresa's gonna go get it.
Ah. That time it was the top thread.
Oh, Diane's gonna get the link too. So there we go. Somebody will figure it out, because I'm not a technology.
He doesn't know how to do that kind of stuff, but there's no way to teach him on the fly. Plus he'll forget in a day anyway.
Yeah. I run the Etsy site and do enough other stuff for Tiff. I'm good. I don't know everything. I don't even know the quick shortcuts. I do what I tell you guys. I go to the Facebook thing and scroll down until I find it and click on it. That's what I do.
Right here on this side. Always happens.
Krista says her other half says that she needs one too. It's talking about the long arm. He's aware of how much they cost, but he wants me to have a sit-down long arm instead of what you have, because he said he knows I'd make him load it.
Oh, basting it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says the quilts on the frame, I already made him spray-based quilts that I'm going to sew myself. Kim says don't feel bad to me that she doesn't know how to do that stuff either. Honestly,
It's
Kim,
just
I don't really care. I don't like learning new technology. Maybe I'm getting older than my time. After VCRs, I couldn't care less anymore. I was at the top of it when VCRs were around, but now I don't care about technology. Everywhere you look, everybody's staring straight down at their phones all day long, and it bothers me. But anyway, I'll shut up about that. Because we all do it, even me, so.
Alright. I really don't have much left to quilt, but when I have to leave, I have to leave, so.
Shirley says thank you. Anita is a great teacher. Oh, Teresa got the post, the link here for those of you that were asking, Gisela and anyone else. Just click on that link. It's her Unicorn Dresden, the only quilt she has hanging up in the wall in our bedroom. I won't say it's her very favorite, but it's one of her favorites. I think she has many favorites all in one. My favorite is my wolf quilt that she made me for Christmas over a year ago. Well, that's okay, Beverly. Beverly said she has to go to watch the rest later. We're going to get off in about 10 minutes anyway, guys.
Yeah, I have.
I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it enough to know what's going on. She's soon done anyway. She would be done in probably another half an hour.
Yeah.
Here,
Unfortunately, I have prior engagements today. I thought I would be completely done, but look at that. This is all I have left. Seriously. I'm at the end of the quilt.
Yep.
So like 3 more passes in total. I'm making sure I can
show.
see.
Yep, right there's the end. There you can see.
I need to come right here.
Lena says they went to Hong Kong. It was insane for that, all attached to phones. I don't know. They don't bump in. I don't know how they don't bump into each other.
That's funny.
Diane says, I need one of those long arms, but it's not happening because hubby's too close to retirement.
Yeah.
Hi, Kathy. Kathy says hello.
Hello. Alright, I'm just going to baste it and then I'll show you guys.
Instead of quilting for retirement, Diane, you guys should travel or do something. You could come out here and visit Tiff and quilt on her machine, or go on a cruise. That's what Tiff and I always talk about. So we never had a honeymoon, so that's supposed to be our honeymoon someday, is going on a cruise. Right, honey? Gisela asks, is it Unicorn's Dream?
It's called Unicorn Dresden.
Yeah, it's Unicorn Dresden. It's purple and white and has a unicorn right in the middle of it, standing up on its hind legs.
Stars.
And it's got stars around him.
Alright. I'm just going to base this side and then we'll exit said video.
It should talk about the quilt too under it, and Tiff has a bunch of stuff talking about.
It's not much. It just says I got bored one day and made a Dresden that needed some unicorn. It needed a unicorn, and then I decided, oh, the unicorn needs some stars. All right. So.
Okay. This is 15 minutes fast. Okay.
Is it 15 minutes? I can still go a little bit?
No, this thing is 15 minutes fast.
Oh.
The time on the tablet is off.
So I can still go, you mean?
Yes, you have 20 minutes.
Oh.
This thing says you have 5 minutes. I went in to look what time it was.
Okay.
I was talking to myself, sorry. I will tell you when it's time. Shirley says, I'm so excited, I can't wait. Diane says, I'm like Tiff, I don't travel very well, plus I have 23 years on me. Yeah, Tiff and I never go anywhere. It's hard to get her out of the house to take pictures of the bridge, because we have fans waiting for some pictures of the bridge, even. Judy, she has a King Quilter 2 Elite. It has an 18-inch stroke space. And what's your table length? Was it 12 feet?
12 foot.
12-foot table. Shirley says, I'm so excited, I can't wait. Diane says if I had an RV, I could travel. And then like that new word they call glamping. Instead of camping, it's camping and glamour or something, where they go in the big, huge RVs that cost more than a house. Well, I know, Teresa, but we were going to do something personal. Teresa said they could Google the bridge to see it. Ellen says, I'm praying that you win the contest. Oh, thank you, Ellen. I think the political quilt's going to end up winning, but I think it's just cool that she entered the contest and she's getting votes. You know, stuff out there people can see. I think it's awesome just to do that. Thank you, Nita. Nita said don't forget to give Tiff a thumbs up. And Linda says I searched Tiff's name and it came up. Thank you, Linda. Diane says, I've seen some beautiful RVs. says, I vote every day. And so does Joyce and Teresa. Well, thank you guys.
Gotta get around the heart.
Diane says we just got to get the rest of the Tips followers to vote. Oh, Katrina says you can rent RVs like you rent a car.
Yep, you can.
I guess.
We have the use of an RV anytime we want. I don't know if I want to drive the gas guzzler, but
Not really any time. It's being used in May or whatever for like for the whole month.
where did I have gas?
Hi Melissa. Melissa says I'm enjoying this very
Okay,
much. We have to
right
rewatch because I missed
here.
most of it. It's okay, Melissa. She's getting off in 15 minutes anyway. But thank you for joining.
All right, I'm literally almost done. Like, pretty much. I really wanted to be able to show you guys the whole thing. I thought I'd be completely done, but I did not obviously expect to have a little bit of, you know,
You got
thread
time.
popping problems.
Don't rush yourself. You got time. Do your thing.
Just need to add a little bit of something right up in there.
Don't rush yourself, honey. You got plenty of time. I'll let you know when it's time to go. Heather says, loving the butterfly fabrics in this one.
So am I. I love
butterfly.
butterflies. You guys know that. Yeah. I love butterflies so much. I
Yes.
had some tattooed on me.
Well, they're beautiful because it's the dark black and the butterflies are like this cool neon blue purplish looking.
There's some that look like bleach. I asked Nita last night. I was like, there's a spot up there that looks just like bleach. And I was like, oh man, I thought that was a bleach spot this
Yeah.
whole time, but it's a butterfly. It's funny.
Emily says, RV, I am jelly. I wanted to do the van life, but hubby said no. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa posted the link again. Dan says the fabric is very pretty. Well, thank you for watching, Gisela. And thank you for voting. She said she has to go and vote. Ellen says I'm getting into the van life too. I'm doing it for my quilting. Now there was a time when we had a minivan. It's a long, long story, but we don't have it anymore. Come on, Tiffany.
Yeah, they're not talking about minivans though. They're talking about living in a van. You know, big convertible vans like
Okay.
Justin wanted to get.
Okay. Oh, the butterfly fabric was from Hobby Lobby. Ellen says I have a Chevy cargo van. Thank you, Jada. Jada just voted. She says the quilts are amazing. salt. This is one of our customers. And everything. Oh, Katrina says Hobby Lobby is no longer doing the 40% coupons, so quilters are boycotting them. I didn't know that.
I saw that.
Oh, you knew about that? Teresa says I'm too old to live in a van. I might think about a 35-foot RV with slides. Yes, you got it. You want a nice chair there?
Oh, that is a nice chair. Where'd you get that?
A church. I helped Pastor Ray move a bunch of furniture. Only thing is it leans, so it's gonna get resold and I'll give the money to the church. But you guys want it? Once you sit down in it, you notice it leans way to the left. Somebody big was sitting and leaning in it.
Probably Pastor Ray.
It happens. Well, thank you guys. They're all saying they voted.
We still have to leave.
I know. I know. Some of these pretty good.
This is awesome.
All right, one more cast and then we'll be dead. Did go around that guy. Okay, so all I have left is the bottom. Okay. Let's finish this well on camera. Can you open the garage door now?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I have to put this back on. I was showing them your quilting and up close and impersonal, or in person.
You have about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's only 10:22, Mom. Not even 10:30 yet. You don't have to be there till 11.
My basting is not working.
It's just straight down Calvary there. You don't have to go far. That's what you know where it's at. You know where it's at. You got plenty of time, honey. Don't worry. Don't let her rush you. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Plenty of time.
Okay, I got baste across the whole bottom of this. And finally I reset my machine, my screen. Alright, I'm going to be kind of in the camera away for a second.
I can just turn it up here. They can look at the backing a little. Elena said I was watching a YouTube person who said she wanted a tiny home with studio for crafting. I was thinking, heck, the tiny home would be my studio. I wouldn't want something that small.
So I'm being very careful because I don't want to pop any of these seams open.
Teresa's never even been to Hobby Lobby. We don't go there very often. They're kind of pricey, but then again, nowadays fabric's pricey everywhere.
I only go there when I go to Tuesday morning because it's right in the same.
Joanne's is too far for us to drive to, and our one quilting shop closed in town.
I just got stuck. Did you guys see that? A needle. It got stuck in me. It was my shirt at least, but I was stuck in my body. Alright. Let's finish this quilt. Okay. All right, last pass. I knew I can get it done right before I had to go.
Are you asking what size is the quilt, Judy? Is that what you're asking there? It's
was-
80 by 65.
All right, so let's finish this off and then I can show you guys the whole thing. Because all my clients, most of them, all allow me to record their quilts. All right, back to precision mode. Here we go. I'm going to finish it off.
You'll get her done. Saturday, honey. So,
I read it already, yeah, but
it's crazy. Shirley says, "Eek, I'm so excited, I can't wait to hold it." Well, now, Shirley, we want to see videos after you do the binding and it's completely done. We want to see at least pictures, not videos, sorry. Pictures on the Facebook group. Make sure you and me to post pictures of it fully done. Linda asks, how much do you charge, my love?
2 cents a square inch up to 15 cents a square inch. It depends on if you want basic quilting like this or if you want me to make it show quilt worthy.
See you later, Patricia. It's okay. We're going to go swim too.
All the work is 100% custom.
Shirley said no problem. She'll post some pictures.
Bobbin change right at the end. All right, one more bobbin and I'm almost in.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to kick the stand there. Just hand and tip the bobbin. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's way loose. Can I have this little tiny screwdriver, please?
Why am I not seeing it? Oh, there it is. I was blind.
That's way tight.
Amazing how many bobbins you go through on these small quilts. Hi, good morning, Judy. Judy says I caught you live again today.
Okay, I'm getting hooked to something under this.
Judy's from Orville, California.
She's what?
From Orville, California.
I've heard of that.
Anywhere near where you live? He just says, I hate it when the bobbin runs out and you're only one corner away from being done. Yeah, you're right at the very end and it's like, come on now. And she is literally right at the end. Yeah. He normally uses her phone, but this is the only thing that works on the internet. This thing is very clear though. Yeah, it's way clear.
Alright
Compared to-
guys. I have completed another quilt in a whole entire video.
Oh yes, Linda, we charge extra for batting, and we really only have one kind of batting at the moment, so
I'm gonna
normally
write
people
down
do
the
some
numbers
batting.
later, but I'm gonna let you guys know now how many stitches that are in this quilt because the owner is on here. So there's 75,469 stitches in here. The machine itself ran for 40 minutes, but obviously it took me the whole video to make this, or to do the top. All right, we're gonna
Thank you,
pop it off.
Carissa, but I'm sure Tiff would tell you different.
I'm gonna pop it off, and then you guys can get one quick look at it, and then I
Hi,
gotta go.
Doris.
So let's pop this off of here real quick.
Glad you got to come see us real quick. We're getting off soon, but I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, we're getting off here in just a few minutes. Just gonna unhook this. And hopefully the camera will be able to pick up the quilting once I hold it up.
Carissa says I'm always so calm. I tell her thank you, but you would tell her different.
All right. All right,
It's
here we
okay,
go.
Billy.
I'm gonna slide the machine completely out of the way.
Billy says leaf but beautiful.
And it's gonna ghost run. Scotty, can you stop it from ghost running?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. There we go. Everybody's favorite part. Come on.
Wow, that is amazing.
Okay, so give me a second.
Watch out,
to-
Ma. Can you go over there on the other side? I need to come where you are. Or, okay, then go behind me. And then go over. That's okay.
Just gonna pop these pins out and then I'll hold it up for you guys.
It is beautiful.
Damn it.
It's okay, honey. You got it. Look at that quilting. Elena says thank you for the video. Doris wants to know if you're satisfied with your quilting machine. She's thinking about buying the same one.
Oh yes, definitely. 100%. I love this machine. It has little quirks, but don't all long arms.
Yes, ours does not like the heat or the cold. It only wants to be between like 70 and 80 degrees.
All right,
If it
there
gets too
is the
cold, it gets
finished
mad.
Quilt.
I should have closed the stand up. I'm tripping over the stand.
Can you see the quilting?
I'm going back so you can see the whole thing. Now I'm coming in. I showed him the quilting earlier many times.
Okay, I'm gonna show the back and then we can be done.
Yeah.
And the back is just this. Let's see, I don't know if you can even see the quilting.
Well, you're getting very beautiful. And wow, awesome.
Can you even see it?
It's hard, but they can see it a little bit.
Okay.
They can see some of it.
Okay.
Saying lucky you, Shirley.
Yeah. And there it is. All done. Now time to leave. Let me X.
We have the King Quilter 2 Elite. It has the 18-inch throat space.
Technically it's like 16 inches of space, but yeah. Alright, there it is.
Tiff has
All
sold
done.
at least 5 of these that we know of just from telling people on here.
Alright. Let me say goodbye. Alright guys. As always, thank you for watching me quilt the whole entire thing in one video. I'm glad you guys stuck around for that. Don't forget, if you're new, subscribe, like, share with your quilty friends, as well as please comment if you are watching the replay, because that actually helps the YouTube algorithm. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.